Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Dragon's Guide to the Galaxy. And today, we're going to be reviewing the 600i, the Origin Jumpworks 600i. And this ship here, it is a very beautiful looking ship, but it also packs a lot of punch. It has two size 3 shields, so a lot of shielding. It's got a decent, for its size, decent roll rate. 40 SCU cargo space, which is a little small, but it's enough for your exploration vehicles, which isn't a bay, which I'll show you later. It's got 3 size 5 laser cannons by default, 16 size 3 missiles, and it's got two twin size 2 or 2 twin size 3 turrets, I believe. And it's got an amazing layout. It is an Origin ship, so of course it's going to have all the Origin stuff to it, the bars, the party look, the master bedroom for the pilot, that kind of stuff. However, I like to call this thing the undercover warship, because I've used this thing and it sings. Like, you see something and it's gone. It's vaporized with the 3 size 5s. Now, it's important to note, I'm doing this review in 317.5. They are going to be doing rework to it to allow extra cargo space and potentially a med bed as well. So when that happens, I will do an update on that if that is what you guys would like. However, I would even consider upgrading my Corsair for this, if even they just upgraded the cargo capacity, because it is such a beautiful flying ship. You can fit so much in it. Although the Corsair can fit quite a bit as well, but I've talked enough about it. Let's do a tour. I mean, we have this guy here. He's wearing a gutter wash, ready to party material shirt. So I think he's just waiting to join the party. Sometimes NPCs do that. I mean, you got the nice big dome front. You got the very elegant, sleek look to it. I mean, that's quite a large ship. I do believe if you pledge it, you can also change the name too, not just so it doesn't just show Origin 600i there. I think you can change the name of it if you do pledge. The paints on it are pretty slick. They're all just black with a different color, but I mean, it looks a lot better than the medical white. Like the size of the thrusters on these are just huge. Just huge. And even just the size of the landing gear. And there's the thrusters. Like, it's a ship that doesn't move super fast, but it's a luxury ship. So you got to expect that out of it. But it has the firepower of an undercover warship. It's just amazing. I'm going to take you through a whole tour of it all. We're going to call our elevator. And this is the cargo bay that's back here. But we're going to take the pedestrian elevator and we're going to start on the lower deck and we're going to work our way forward. So we hop on our lower deck. Feels like a scene out of Aliens. So this is an exploration ship. So for an Origin ship, it is designed to be an exploration ship. You're supposed to be out to be able to set your waypoints, that kind of stuff. I mean, this is the captain's quarters here. I mean, you have a nice full panoramic view. I mean, there's my party animal waiting for me, I suppose. Yeah, it's got things like hydroponics in the wall, like, nice neat kind of decals and that. So this is the cargo bay here, and you activate by pressing down on here, and then it drops down. And this is where you'll load your land vehicles, or if you had cargo, this would pick it up. And this is what I'm hoping that they're going to expand at some point, because right now 40 SCU is not a lot, especially for someone who needs a multi-role ship to haul quant and that kind of stuff. But if they do the cargo expansion on it, it just might be a viable choice. So we work our way down through the back. Here's a access elevator here that gives us access to the upper deck as well, which we'll take that on our way up. Come on down here, and here's the crew quarters. Got a crew for 4. Plus then, I'm assuming these are supposed to be escape pods. And there is armories and everything else in it as well. Got our bathrooms. Very spacious. You have a full shower, complete with towels. And it looks like someone's been in here already. All steamy. Don't know who. And then he's got another bathroom there for whenever that becomes a thing. See, those are the crew quarters. So if you have your crew, which I'll show you where the crew would normally kind of be stationed. Because like I said, this is an exploration ship, so it has scanning stations and whatnot, as well as 2 gunner stations and the pilot. So we'll come back out here. So this here is like a giant big party area and bar area. You have a bar here that, of course, as a 317.5, you can't touch anything, you can't use it, you can't access any of the food or drink, which is kind of silly. But I'm hoping that they fix that somewhere along the way. And you have a nice big panoramic view. One of the turrets pops out up there, so any of your guests that's here for your party can watch everything that goes on. They got a movie room here. They got a pool table back here, which I think is kind of cool. And then on both sides here, that's just the engine rooms. And then here's another full kitchen with everything down here. So I'm hoping that eventually with the larger ships that they will open it all up so that you can, basically use it as it's intended for long, deep space voyages, especially with larger systems on its way. Oh, I guess I must have left this door open or popped open. But here's where you're going to have your armories. There we go. Usually they're buttons. But this is where you can store enough tools for any job that you need. And these are armor racks here as well, which they obviously don't work quite yet, but this is where your crew can store their personal tools. And then now we come up here. Now this is where the scanning stations are. So we've got 2 seats. These are both scanning seats. Enter scanning station. And that's supposed to be, like I said, for an exploration ship. So they're going to be able to scan plot courses, that kind of stuff for the pilot. And of course they got this nice holographic image here, which is just awesome. I love the aesthetics of Origin ships. And then we got some more escape pods here. And then last but not least, we have the bridge. So this is the pilot chair. And then these each are gunner seats. I think it's got to be the pilot chair to fire them up. Anyways, we'll get it to space and I'll show you what that looks like. But these are the gunner seats where they can control some of your missiles, I believe, and then they also control your turrets. You got a turret that drops down to the bottom and a turret that drops out at the top. Flares. Flares. Shields forward.
Son of a bitch!
Flares. Pip change.
Here you go. Son of a bitch! Got a surprise for ya! Shit. Shit.
So as you can see, this ship, it can handle its own in combat. It's got plenty of shields, plenty of weapons to keep yourself safe, even when you are against a hammerhead or like anything that might be interdicting you or causing you issues. This is a ship that if you have the money and if you want something that's, you know, a nicer all-around ship, I would highly recommend it. Not necessarily daily driver, but if you're into this kind of style, by all means. She's got plenty of missiles, plenty of weapons, plenty of shields to keep you safe, to do anything you'll need in the verse. Thank you very much, everybody. I'll see you in the verse.